Is the U.S. economy already in a mild recession? Conflicting data suggests there's far more than a touch of gray required to answer that question. That's why we've solicited the services of Yahoo Finance editor-in-chief and our chief deadhead here, Andy Serwer. And Andy, you say the economy and the Grateful Dead have more in common than U.S. blues. Tell us.
Nice. I knew we were going to get some dead puns in here because what a long, strange trip it's been, Dave. And you knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Look, I got a little tired of checking in on this market day after day, week after week. And so, maybe something a little bit different here. Delved into the Grateful Dead. And, it's really a great American success story, right? The band is 57 years old. And they've made hundreds of millions of dollars over the years, not only in concert tickets, but also selling music and in merchandising. So, these hippies from the Bay Area have become a great American success story. And some of them are still going. They're touring this summer. There's 20 tour dates. And, lots and lots of people will be out there going to see the Dead.
And you also make this connection between Jerry Garcia and Steve Jobs. Explain to us the connection between those two icons.
Yeah, Shauna, it's interesting. As I mentioned, the Dead are from the Bay Area, actually originally from Palo Alto. And there are a number of connections between Silicon Valley and the Grateful Dead. They played their first shows there. Stuart Brand, who, of course, is this high-tech visionary, was one of their early co-producers of their shows. So if you think about it, Steve Jobs would talk about the intersection of art and science. And so one of the local inspirations for people in the Bay Area, of course, was the Grateful Dead. And when the Grateful Dead was looking for funding along the way, they turned to some of these venture capitalists. Didn't work out, but they walk in the same circles.
And so, Andy, then, in terms of the connection between the two, then, what do you think we should really focus on here in terms of any sort of lessons learned?
Well, I think that it's all things come around, Rochelle, right? So, in other words, the Dead were just considered counterculture, offbeat, not connected to the mainstream of our economy or society at all. And now, you see Jerry Garcia on the cover of those supermarket checkout magazines. There's one that says, 20 years, of the Grateful Dead and all those kinds of things. So in a way, Jerry Garcia has kind of become the new Elvis Presley. And so what was, sort of offbeat is now mainstream. And if you keep at it, in many cases, in some cases, we hope things will come to you.